Hey, welcome to Mary Kay. I am so excited that you decided to take a chance on you and start your Mary Kay business. We're excited. When you started, did you tell your consultant your goals, your dreams? And when you started, did you think, oh my God, I'm cut out for this. This is what I wanted to do all my life. Or were you thinking, man, I don't know if I can do this, but I'll give it my best. Well, I'll tell you some of the things to expect as you just start your business. First of all, the business is skills-based. For most of us who drive, it's like driving a car. The first time I learned to drive, I was horrible, and it looked so hard. I would tap to get into a parallel parking spot. Man, if I saw someone doing it to me now, I would be upset. But I was a tapper. So I was afraid to go on the highway, but I just jumped on one day, drove all the way to New York from Pennsylvania. And ever since then, I've been driving. It's going to be the same thing with your Mary Kay business. You just want to jump in, follow the plan. It's like a chocolate cake, or a cake recipe. You follow it and you may not get it right the first couple of times, but if you follow the recipe, you stick to the plan, you can have success. All right. So let's break it down, some of the things that you can expect. And I'm going to refer to my notes so I'm remembering everything I need to tell you. First of all, there are going to be 3 kinds of people you're going to meet when you just started. You start your Mary Kay business. You are going to meet the encourager, the person who's going to be so excited for you. They knew you had greatness in you and they knew you were destined for greatness, and they're going to hold that party for you. They're going to buy something from you, or they're going to tell you, oh my God, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. For that person in my life, I have many of them. They came along the way. I have my husband, my senior director, who is also my cousin, and my brother, who tells me, okay, you can do this, you can do this. You will find people along the way, or they may already be in your life. The next group is going to be the wait and see, the doubters. You call them to hold a facial, or to be one of your 30 practice facials, or one of your 8 hostesses, and they say, I'm busy. I don't know. I'm not sure. You sure you can do this? I know 10 people who did it and didn't succeed. But I want you to know that when people say that, it's not because they don't love you. Some of them, why they're saying that, it's because they're afraid to see you fail. And we've been conditioned to go to school and get a job. So most of us are not very entrepreneurial. So you choosing to step out and try entrepreneurship is a little scary for them, and especially for you. So you think about it this way. When people say that we know 10 people who did this and they didn't succeed, you can think about the people who go to college. Do you know that only 50% of people who go to college graduate within a 5-year period? Did you know that 32% of people who go to college don't even graduate? But we still encourage them to go to college. Or when we talk about a job, there are a lot of people who start jobs and they leave it. If I was still at my first job that I started at, I would be a hot mess right now because I grew past that job. It's the same thing with Mary Kay. All right. So that's the doubter, the wait and see. And then you're going to have the doubters and the wait and see people. They're going to see you get your first Mary Kay career card, and they're going to say, I knew you could do it. Girl, can I buy a lip gloss, or can I hold a party for you? So they want to see it. Then you have the negative Nellies. These are the people who, some of them are haters. Some of them are your friends and family who love you, but they've never seen anyone step outside of the box. And they may say a lot of negative things to you. You may have to just love them and block them out. Now, my challenge for you is for you to figure out who they are. Now, when you start your Mary Kay business, we will give you a roadmap of what to do. This roadmap has created many, many successful people. And one of my mentors, Eric Worre, says, if there are people who are making millions from your opportunity, and you're not, it means that you're working the formula wrong. So our formula in our group is called Full Circle Success. That's the name of our team. So we're going to teach you how to schedule parties. We're going to teach you how to coach those parties to make sure those parties hold, what to say, even what to say to schedule them. We're going to teach you how to share the product at the party so people will be inspired to purchase. And then we're going to teach you how to share the opportunity. And then we're going to teach you how to rebook new appointments, new parties from those parties so that you are going in a full circle. Okay? And I want you to remember that because that's the name of our group, the Full Circle Success Team. All right? Remember, in this business, you're going to choose to be a professional or an amateur. Let me give you a couple examples of a professional and then an amateur because you're going to get to decide. A professional, she makes a list of every single person she knows. If the people at church, the people on Facebook, the people, everybody in her phone, whether she remembers who they are, or whether she even met them through her cousin's friend, or whether they're her enemy, she will make a list because she's a professional with a name and phone number. The amateur will think of 5 people who they know just will definitely purchase the product, who will definitely have a party for them. Now, the amateur, she will call the 5 people and they will be maybe the first person, the second person, or the third person. But if all 5 people say no, she said, oh, I knew this wouldn't work, and she quits. The professional practices the dialogue that we teach you and calls everyone on the list. And some will say yes, some will say no, but at the end, they became better at practicing their dialogue and they became more of a professional and people felt that they took it seriously. The professional will study the script, just like Denzel Washington or Naomi Campbell or, well, Naomi Campbell is not a model, not a actress, but any actress you know that you love or actor. They had a script, and at first, Madea probably didn't sound like Madea, but now Madea is awesome. Or maybe even Liam Neeson didn't sound like Liam Neeson. Or Rick from Walking Dead didn't sound like Rick from Walking Dead because he's actually British. So he had to practice that Southern accent so that now he's Rick and we love him. You want to practice so that script, that's some magic that will help people to see, wow, she's taking it seriously, and they're more likely to support you. So that's what a professional would do. An amateur would just wing it. They would get on the phone and they would just say everything. And when they hold their parties, if they do hold, they're not successful, and most of their parties will cancel. All right? So these are some of the differences between a professional and an amateur. A professional will always show up to training because lawyers and doctors, they show up to training. Would you want a lawyer or a doctor working on you if they didn't go to class? An amateur is a person who probably dropped out of medical school or dropped out of school or didn't go to class or didn't feel like they needed to read the manual on how to make the chocolate cake. You know, so they may or may not be successful. But we want professionals, because professionals are the women who we can teach how to create $1,000 or more in profit every single month. Professionals are the women who we can teach how to earn a free car. Professionals are the women who we can allow to get more time, bring you back home, to spend more time with your family, to travel, to do whatever you want, or build your bank account. So we hope that you are a professional. Because the professionals will attract more professionals and you will gain profits, success. And of course, our Full Circle Success Team logo is We Be Health. It's how to build wealth. It's teaching women how to be healthy. It's teaching people how to be healthy spiritually, just a whole package. All right? Welcome to our Full Circle Success Team. I'm excited to work with you and can't wait to hear about your success. Can't wait to be at your free car pickup.